He's going to kill you. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I mouthed to myself, keeping my face down, eyes staring at the red stains that tint my dark brown skin. Funny how anything can be an anchor to reality, even someone else's blood. The blood in question is Kent Hale's. It stains my knuckles, too, and some blotchy specks of it are on my cream and maroon Regent Academy blazer. It has already started to dry, which is going to make it a bitch to get out, on top of everything else I have to deal with, tending to my bloody blazer, the only blazer I have, since only one is provided to students, and any more cost $300 apiece, is not how I want to spend my time. But maybe the repetitive motion, the focus on the suds and the warm water and the way the clear-colored sink turns from light pink to dark red will do me some good. Repetition and consistency are the cure for so many things. Maybe it'll fix whatever is wired wrong in my brain. Douglas, I don't think I'm insane. Insane is a clinical definition, and I would need a doctor or a nurse, like my mama, to confirm before I add that little fun factoid to my Regent bio. I think crazy would be a closer word, but that's ableist, and just thinking it sends shivers down my spine. I don't know what I am. I don't know how to describe it. No, I do. Broken. That's the word. I just don't want to say that out loud, because when you say things out loud, you put energy into the world that you can't take back. Once I say it, once I admit it, there's no hope for me. But the voices, oh my God, the voices. They're screaming so loudly today that Sister Annabeth has to slam her hand down on the table to pull my gaze away from the forest where the sounds are coming from. Douglas, she says for the third time. At least, that's what I think she says. When someone looks at me with that sternness and flicker of a nerve in their cheek that resembles annoyance, it usually means they're calling my name, or I've done something to make them wish I was, well, not in front of them at that moment. I focus on her lips, watching the way they part to form a two-syllable word that feels familiar. Ever since the voices started 8 months ago, I've gotten good at figuring out ways to pretend I'm actively listening. Reading lips took some time, but it's been the best method so far. Focus enough on the words, and they act like an anchor, grounding me through the storm until the voices melt away and the world returns to normal. As normal as being a black kid in an elite private boarding school can be. Sorry, I was distracted. I read somewhere, probably history class, that in the past they would take those they thought were mentally unstable, lock them away in cold, damp asylums, and do horrific things to them. Ice water baths, boiling water baths, electroshock therapy, beatings, isolation, lobotomies, anything to scrape the sick out like black mold that lines attic walls. And though I don't think there's any universe where the sisters and brothers at Regent Academy would do something like that, the parents who pay upward of $80,000 a year in tuition would have words. It's safe to say that trusting random people with my affliction is a way to make me seem even more of an outsider in a place I already fit in about as well as a square peg in a round hole. Yes, let's go with distracted, I say. Better than saying I think the forest is talking to me. Sister Annabeth sighs. If there were a way to visually personify, I'm not upset, just disappointed, then you'd have the look she's giving me right now. We've been sitting here in her 4th floor office overlooking the western side of the campus silently for the past 15 minutes. Ever since Coach Watson pulled me off Kent's chest and dragged me down the hallway, kicking and shrieking for everyone to see. I can still hear my voice bouncing off the marble walls, screaming at him, "Who's the bitch now, huh?" In hindsight, I could have